The Phillies are a team that have certainly had their struggles of late. And for more on that, let's send it down to Heidi Watney at field level.
Well, it's no secret this team has been in a slide of late. They've admitted they're a little bit frustrated. To start rehabilitating their mojo, it's crucial they find a way to grind out a win. But when you've been dropping one game after another, that's easier said than done. So let's see if they can find a way to get a W here and stop the bleeding.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So coming to the plate, Andrew now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Michael Franco, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Leading off the inning, Lewis Brinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. J.T. Riddle to a pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10.
And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Let's go.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Hard ground ball to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. And he's safe.
baseman.
Striding in, Martin Prado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Score holds at 4-3. Tayron Guerrero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
And in steps Scott Kingery. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Cesar Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Cesar Hernandez.
Popped straight up. Here comes Granderson, but this will land untouched. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder,
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. McCutchen is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
the batter, number 2.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
And now Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he lost him. Ball four as Harper will reach.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
0-1 the count. Looking at his career totals, Hoskins brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. He's set. The 0-1 and misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The set and the 1-1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Brinson. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Phillies leave him loaded. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cesar Hernandez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading off
Jorge
for the
Alfaro,
Marlins,
2 for 3 with a
the
double
catcher,
on his line so
Jorge
far.
Alfaro.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
In is Curtis Granderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Right fielder.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Center fielder, number 9.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Marlins forced to settle for one. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Rosell Herrera will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Austin Bryce will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bryce has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Castro takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The third baseman, number 7.
So stepping in, Michael Franco. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here's the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 in there, strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Back to first, a double play. Chad Waller is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and a couple RBIs. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Score remains tied at 4. Arlene Garcia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. JT Realmuto is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Comes into play here at 273. 10 home runs and 46 driven in. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
And that's a base hit right there on a
hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he's back standing. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The left fielder, number 22.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. 4-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And this is hauled in on the run as he takes Tommy Hunter comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Tommy Hunter. This change for the Phillies. Now catching, number 10, JT Realmuto.
Riding in once again, Brian Anderson. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Hunter, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Jorge Alfaro will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder down the line at third. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Number 5.
So striding in, Rosell Herrera. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. No balls and 1 strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Swing and a line drive. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Rojas. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Harper giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 nuts right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And now the outfield is moved in as the potential winning run sits just 90 feet away. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And we'll have to cancel. So striding forward now, Gene Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Right fielder, number 3. Bryce.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Nick Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rojas onto the grass. He's there to track it down. Jose Alvarez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Lewis Brinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Alvarez, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Arlene Garcia, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Franco is there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready now for the Marlins, Starlin Castro. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And now the outfield is moved in as the potential winning run sits just 90 feet away. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, another tough loss for this club as they failed to put an end to this losing streak they're stuck in. And this has to be wearing thin for these guys, Dan.
Oh, it sure does, D-Row. This is a rough patch for them right now. They had a chance in the late innings but couldn't get it done. This has just been a brutal stretch.
we're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Leading off for the Phillies.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 2 for 5.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that misses inside 1-0. Gesellman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ball.
1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Popped him up. Frazier shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 2 for 8. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above.
Hot shot to first base and a great play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Nimmo. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His past line against Aaron Nola. He brings a scary .368 batting average. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And it's fouled away. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Peter Alonso is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
To 1-2 now. A 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
That's ball 3.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Ramos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two and 0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up. from the stretch. And that's in there for strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Fastball called strike 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here's another 1-2.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Odubel Herrera, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
On the ground for Cano at second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 96, Tommy Hunter.
Digging in, Todd Frazier. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch, and another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
A ball and no strikes. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's gone 2 for 5. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Jed Lowry will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A pause and the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Skied into straightaway right, and Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 6-4. Jerry's Familia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 27, Jerry.
Nick Williams is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 22.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Andrew McCutchen. Lifetime against Familia. Not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, Gene Segura. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Towards second. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.